I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. Take up space, sis. I got my room with this. I'm a trip for this.
Wait. The East Coast don't love Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg? The East Coast ain't got no love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Death Row? Y'all don't love us? Y'all don't love us? Well, let it be known then. We don't give a fuck. We know y'all East Coast. We know where the fuck we at. East Coast in the motherfucking house.
It's Friday. Where y'all at this morning? Y'all ain't got no love for me. Because where are the people this morning? It's 10:01. Y'all supposed to be here at 9:58. Good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Let me start from the top. What's up, my good sis? Sound check Annette. What's up? What's up? Good morning, El Capitan. We got Captain Venus in the house. I hype me up. I gas me up. I hype me up. Hey, take up space, sis. It's Tay T, my beautiful mod. Good morning. The network specialist, my beautiful mod. Good morning. Mama Dama, good morning. American born, good morning. Mama Bees, good morning. Let's see. Twin, what have you been? Glam, good morning. Let's see. Let me go back up. Is that Caramel? Good morning. Cricket 22, good morning. Let me give y'all some more time, baby, because y'all still coming in here like snails. Y'all still coming in here like snails, and we supposed to be in here. We supposed to, 10 o'clock. We supposed to be ready to go. Y'all know I got one good hour. One good hour. Let me see what I can give y'all while we wait. I don't want to get copyrights all up and through here. So let me see. What can I give y'all while we wait on the people to come on in my room? Come on in my room. Let's see. I don't have nothing, y'all. I ain't got no filler right now. Let me see. Everything I'm gonna get copyrighted on. I can't play it. YouTube not gonna let me play it. Let's see.
It's true that I'm a bad bitch. Bitch, I eat my rice and cabbage. Asshole say he wanna grab it.
Okay. Let me do mine. Mine is not cussing. It's not dirty.
Let me do mine. Mine is not cussing. It's not dirty. Let's see who else is coming to build it. Anitra J, good morning. Linda Gamble, what's up, my good sis? Let's see. Valerie, what's up? Good morning, people. Good morning, everyone. Glad to have you. I'll be in the bushes because I'm driving right now. Just thank you for listening. I appreciate you for listening. I appreciate you for popping in. For those of you that are in the bushes, please make sure that you tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Okay. And just continue enjoying from the bushes. I appreciate you being here. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Okay, let me get it started. How I get it started every Friday. Let's get it. Let's go. Y'all know what time it is. It's Fun Friday, and we're here to have a good time. Here I go. Heard y'all was looking for me. Here I go. Good morning. We have, let's see, Braylon Lee. What's up, Big Braylon? Miss Sugar Sweet, good morning. Hill 75, good morning, my good sis. Yeah, here I go. Y'all know how I started off on Fridays. Heard y'all was looking for me. Y'all ain't looking too hard, baby. Y'all ain't looking too hard today, but we're going to go ahead and get it started. Shout out to El Capitan. Shout out to Venus yesterday for the game day. I had a great time. I don't know how all those other people got on the number one spot because, baby, I was number one. But, I don't mind sharing. Sharing is caring, Sharing is caring, but I was the true victor, okay? I was the true winner. I won game day over there on Venus. Even though I had to go take my son to work and come back, I still came out victorious. And I want to toot my own horn, okay? Can I toot my own horn this morning? If I can't, I am anyway, okay? And if I ain't, y'all let me think what I think, okay? But I won over there on Venus's page, and it was so much fun. Venus was making up answers, y'all, but I still won, so it don't even matter, okay? We had a great time. Excuse me. We had a great time over there in Space City. Great game day. That was fun. Sheeters and all, okay? The sheeters were sheeting in our Tisha Scott voice, okay? But yes, we had a great time over there in Space City. Game night is on Thursday. Shout out to Venus. Shout out to El Capitan. It was a great time. And it reminds me that, back when I first started, every Friday I used to do trivia and I used to give out like $10 or $15 prizes. We're not doing that today. I'm just reminding y'all. We ain't giving out no money today, baby. It's the first of the month. I'm just reminding y'all that it reminded me of like when I first started, I used to do Friday trivia. We used to do a trivia question. I would ask y'all something from like something I discussed from the week. And I would give out trivia prizes, but I stopped doing it because y'all would never take the money. Y'all would never take the money. Like maybe two of y'all took the money. I don't know if y'all remember we used to do trivia. Two of y'all took the money. Nobody used to ever want me to send them a cash app. So I stopped doing it. But we used to have a good time. And I ain't got it right now. It's like I said, it's the first of the month I pay out my bills, child. No, okay. But that was a good reminder. Shout out to Venus over there in Space City. We had a good time. Glam said, y'all can't say everybody's cheating in no games. Child, Venus was cheating. The game person was cheating, child. Let me tell you, because I know my answers was right. Because coffee was the right answer, okay? Coffee was the right answer. I am not talking about no water. Coffee was the right answer. But in season 8, I'm just a sore loser, y'all. That's all. I'm just a sore loser, okay? But we had a good time. Oh, they was cheating over there now. They was giving 5 and 6 ounces now. But it was all fun. We had a great time. Excellent job, Venus. Your visuals, everything. You do such an amazing job. We had a great time, though. All jokes aside. We had an amazing time. Shout out to CDW. I see you in the building. Venus said, bring it back. We can't bring back the funds this week. Maybe next week when I have some more money. When I refill my bank account, maybe we can do some trivia questions. For a little $10, $15 prize, maybe. But we can do some more icebreakers. Let's do some more icebreakers while we wait. I'm trying to get at least 50 people in the building before I get started. Maybe we won't reach 50 today, and that's okay too. But I'm just trying to wait, because when you get started, it's always somebody that comes in like, did you hear this? What had happened? And I'll be like, I already went over that, y'all. So I'm just trying to, fill a little time. We're not even 10 minutes in yet. So I'm trying to fill a little time, let people get their notifications, make sure y'all hit the like button. It's 35 in here. Mods, network specialists, how many likes do we have? We should have at least the same amount of likes because it's all my day ones in here. So we should definitely have our likes together. Let's play Would You Rather. Would you rather, you said what's on the agenda? Y'all ready for me to get started? Y'all trying to run this show today. Would you rather hang out with your friends on a Friday night or hang out with your family on a Friday night? Would you rather? El Capitan said she was number one today. Let me go back up and check. El Capitan. Sound checking that beat you, El Capitan. You're always number two, but you be right there, sis. You be right there. 22 likes. That means I need a few of y'all to go back out and hit the like button. Friends. American Born said friends. Linda said friends. Love Key. Did I say good morning to my good sis? Soul Star Music Lover. What's up, my good sis? Let's see. Family, friends and family. Mama Dama cheating. Mama Dama cheating already. Mama Dama cheating. Friends going out like tonight to the Improv for some laughs and drink. Have a drink for me, twin. Have a drink for me, okay? Friends, family, me time after working all week. Come on, it's SAT, but you cheating because that ain't one of the answers. Family. Okay, we got a mix. We got like a kind of like an even split mix. Okay. So would you rather? And shout out to Queen Sheba, because this is who I hijacked the game from. Would you rather lose all your money you've earned this year or lose all the memories that you've gained from this year? Would you rather lose all the money that you've earned from this year or lose all the memories that you've gained from this year? Would you rather? One or the other. One or the other. It's AT said money. While we're waiting, let me get my dog outside. Money. Okay. Y'all got some morals up in here. Memory. I lose the money. The memories can't be replaced. Okay. People in the bushes hit the like button or be in contempt of court. Get them together, Miss Linda. Get them together. Money. Okay. Money. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. Okay. Would you rather fulfill your biggest wish or resolve your deepest regret? Fulfill your biggest wish or resolve your deepest regret? Would you rather fulfill your biggest wish, have your greatest wish come true, or resolve your biggest regret? Come on, slowpokes. Resolve your biggest regret, fulfill your greatest wish. Oh, that's tough, but resolve my deepest regret. Fulfill the wish, child. Simone said, forget all that. I gotta fulfill my wishes. Y'all better hit that like button. I don't know what's going on, but I need 7 more likes. 7 more likes. 7 of y'all need to hit the like button. Fulfill my biggest regret. Greatest wish. Resolve my biggest regret. Fulfill my wish. Okay. It's about an even split again. And one final question on would you rather? Would you rather go into outer space or would you rather explore the ocean? Would you rather go into outer space or explore the ocean? Would you rather? Valerie said, can I stay at home? Nope, because that's not an option. Nope. It's Tati. Not the mods cheating. Over here. Valerie said, can I stay at home? Explore the ocean. Baby, they say the mermaids down there, child. Explore the ocean. Neither. Y'all cheating on this last question. Explore the ocean. Okay. Y'all ain't fooling with the aliens. Y'all just want to get down back to y'all want to get to the mermaids. And if the Titanic ever was even down there, child, SAT said, I'm scared of you. I get it. I get it. Space. We got a space. We got a space in the building. Okay, so that was the final question. Outer space at Magic Kingdom. Ooh. Okay, so that was the final question, you guys. Thank you all for participating. Little icebreakers, try to get people in. And then I have one final thing. In the chat right now, if you can, you know what? I'll save that for the end of the show. I'll save that for the end. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep this train on rolling. So today I wanted to talk about, I told you I was going to stick to the topics, but that never happens. It just never happens. So if I stick to the topics today, y'all roll with me. If I don't, oh well. We'll live to talk about something else another day. So we're going to get to the Martell of it all, the Martell and Melody of it all. We're going to get there. But before we get there, let me cover some other topics, because if I don't cover them, we would never get to them, because we done spent the whole time talking about Martell and Melody, okay? So those of you that are in Atlanta, y'all might not be in Atlanta, but I know y'all heard about Bonnie Willis, baby, Fulton County, and crack down on the teeth doctor. Okay, so it looks like he got a little RICO case, a little case going on. The teeth doctor, the veneer specialist in Atlanta, has been arrested, child. He's done, veneers for Tia, Rick Ross's baby mama, those big old choppers in her mouth. He did them. Rolly from Baddies. We saw Lyrica Anderson, if you remember her from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. He does the veneers, baby, and the teeth, baby. They done got the teeth doctor. He probably did teeth over there. Child, that might be who did teeth. Them choppers over there you got, child. So they are cracking down, baby. I can't believe it. So if y'all in Atlanta, hide your teeth, hide your veneers, baby, because they coming back to snatch them. The Fulton County office, Fonnie Willis, baby. If you don't vote, baby, Fonnie getting the fake dentist up out of here. So y'all better go vote if y'all want to keep the fake dentist around, okay? I don't know what to tell y'all, but yes, they locked him up. He has 8 felony counts for practicing fake dentistry, baby. So he better go get the license, because it seems like he does a pretty good job. Just go to school, young man. Go to school, get your license. I live in the Atlanta metro area. I have never heard of him, but you should always go to a board certified dentist for veneers. Child, baby, the veneer techs are all over Atlanta. Let me go hurry up and get my veneers for $1,000 before they let me hurry up and go get my teeth. Let me go get me some teeth put on top of my teeth before they shut them all down. American boy, somebody that's scary. Fonnie ain't playing with the folk, baby. Fonnie locking you up. Lock that ass up. Fonnie locking you up, child. Baby, ain't nobody safe in them ATL streets. So Fonnie is not playing, okay? Fake Dennis, that's probably where King got his teeth. Remember, time this said they were so big. Why everybody was in the comments talking about some, is that what King got his teeth done? Child, the whole comment section was asking what's he got to do. King teeth. Tia's teeth big too. But I don't know if Tia's natural teeth were like, really big. But her veneers big as hell to me too, child. There's some choppers. And she just be smiling. Them big ass teeth in her mouth. But, I digress. SAT said those teeth were cute. He was doing a good job. I think he was doing a good job, baby. Go to school. When you get out of this trouble, hopefully they won't give you a felony. You can go to school. You can get these drop down to a misdemeanor. Go to school. Go to school, get your license, because it seems like you're on the right path. It seems like you found your calling. Just need to get your license, young man. Go get your license and get it together, okay? Go get your license and get it together. I wish him well. He just wanted to make people smile. He just wanted to make the people smile, y'all. That's crazy. People do anything to save money. Dentistry, the dentist charge too much. The insurance don't cover nothing, and the dentist charge too much. So I think this should be a lesson to the people in dentistry world. Lower them prices or get with them insurance companies and start covering more things, so people won't have to go out in these streets So people would not have to go out into these streets and be trying to get the work done for the low, okay? Good morning, Wandy. Um, it's AT said he can do mine. It's AT, come on, let's go bail him out, child. Let's go bail him out so we can get our teeth for free. Baby, they don't want, I don't know how much his bond is though. So let me take that back. Let's see. I'm an accountant, but I'll never do y'all teeth on the side. I know there has to be an online course I could take. They say he was charging people $6,000 to teach them how to become veneer techs. He had a class, and the class was $6,000 per pop, where he would teach other people how to do teeth. And I mean, apparently it was lucrative. It was a lucrative business because he had several celebrity clients. He wasn't just doing normal people. The celebrities were going to him over going to dentists. So he was doing something right, y'all. He was doing something. He might have been doing something wrong, but he was also doing something right. Two things can be true, okay? I go to Atlanta next week. I wonder if he can come to my son's. That's if he out of jail. It's AT. Well, no, he got to get out of jail first, sis. People go to Mexico for dental work. They say that's what King went after them big chompers got put in his teeth. I need a list of his students. Baby, just Google on Instagram. They got a I wonder if he was writing prescriptions and administering anesthesia. That's a good question. That's a good question. I know people that have veneers. I don't think they put them to sleep. They say it's painless, but I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. I bet Elaine turned him in. Baby, I bet Elaine was calling the Crime Stoppers, calling Fonnie on the phone. Baby, it was all Elaine, child. Elaine wasn't getting nobody for $250 per tooth. So I'm sure she's the one of them that turned him in, baby. But it was several dentists a while back that were online complaining, baby. I bet they was turning in everybody that they knew, child, because they want the business, okay? So shout out to the Atlanta Veneer Tech. Hopefully he get a bond. All that money he was making, I'm sure he'll get a bond and he can get out and he'll live to do teeth some more, another day. And hopefully he just goes and gets his license because it doesn't look like he was doing bad work. Thank you, Sound Checking Net. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Thank you, my good sis. Let's see. Okay. Now let's move right along. Good morning, Ro. Good morning, Real Talk with Grace and Mercy. Both are content creators. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Tune in. We have Braylon Lee also in the building. We also have the network specialist in the building. Shout out to all of you. Okay. Let me play this before I get into the next story, y'all, and then we're gonna get into the nitty gritty because I know what y'all want to hear. I know what y'all want to talk about. Left hand can't do much, but I can cook with this here. Y'all know I have to get a little jam session in every now and then. Shout out to Rich Homie Quan. Today would have been Quan's 35th birthday. We all know that a couple of weeks ago, uh, Quan transitioned. But just shout out to Rich Homie Quan on his what would have been his 35th birthday. Keep his family uplifted on today. I know this is a tough day. There's, fresh into grieving, and today is his birthday. If you all were in my members only, I posted some things about Rich Homie Quan. I haven't covered it yet. Because I don't know how to transition respectfully. But I'm gonna touch on it a little bit today. Last week, I think it was last week, I posted some pictures in my members only. Rich Homie Quan's baby moms have been, and good morning to Connect Fielder. Good morning, peace, love, and light. Rich Homie Quan's baby moms have been beefing for years, for years. I think Samantha Elby was one. She said she remembers the blog they used to cover them. Um, and I do too. So that's how I found out about this. The fourth baby mom. Rich Homie Quan has 5 children. He has let's see, 5 children, 4 baby moms. Um, and 2 of them have been beefing for years. Now, I want to say this: Amber Rella is a girlfriend that I've always known to be the main girlfriend. They were together 15 years. That's the one I've always seen. I've never seen him prior to his passing. We've seen tons of women. We know that he liked women. We know that he took pictures with everybody at this point. But prior to his passing, the only woman that I ever saw him post was Rella on a regular basis. He always posted her. They were always cool. They were always together. Um, he did have 2 children during the course of his relationship with Rella. He did have 2 children by other women, and one of those women constantly, she would throw shade at Rella throughout the years. Um, I think Quan kept it down to a minimum because it never got like mainstream. You just have to know if you knew, you knew. It never got mainstream. But she did throw shade at Rella over the years. I think she wanted maybe that #1 spot. Rella was the only one in his life that I really saw could post him like that. I never saw like I said, prior to his passing, you really didn't see other women posting him. You saw his baby moms maybe at like an event or a birthday party, but not posting him in a romantic way until his passing. And I just want to ask you all a question. During Quan's funeral, each woman, they had the baby moms listed in the obituary, baby mom #1 with the child, #2, #3, #4. Okay, they did it like that. Do you all think, in your opinion, what's up, Alf Mizzle? In your opinion, do you think in life we know that Quan only acknowledged Rella, to me, from what I saw, because again, I've been following him for years. He acknowledged Rella as his girlfriend. Clearly, after his passing, we saw all these women come out. So clearly he was a ladies' man. He did what he did, she stuck around. Do you think that in people's passing, I think the family took the road of, instead of honoring how the person in their life, how they moved in their life, they took the route of saying, okay, well, I might like this baby mama. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I like this baby mama, so I ain't gonna make no difference in y'all. I'm gonna put all y'all in the same category, which in essence nobody was married, so kind of, they all would be in the same category. But he did live with one. He did have 2 children with one. He did post one all the time. But in his transition, do you think his family took the option to be like, well, I'm really more cool with her, or she's my preference? So, I think that's kind of what happened in the Quan case. I think his family, there are certain family members that may have liked this baby mom, may not necessarily have liked the choice that he made with this baby mom. So, you know, but shout out to Rich Homie Quan on his 35th birthday. He would have been 35 today. They dropped his new album. His new album came out today. It has tons of songs on it, so y'all go check it out. Shout out to Rich Homie Quan. And we'll see, the saga continues, baby. The baby mamas be going at it, child. If y'all pay attention, one doesn't respond. Rella doesn't really typically respond to the other baby mom because she says she's only doing this because he passed. She wasn't allowed to do it when he was here. So let's move on to the topic of the day, since we're at about 10:30. The topic of the day. So last night, I'm not sure. I think it was around 10 o'clock. Let me see what happened. Let me make sure I didn't miss something. Last night around 10 o'clock, I saw that T from TV dropped the news that Mel's motion was granted by the judge, and looks like it was tossed out. Is that the same consensus you all got from the posting, that Mel answered to Martell's motion, his frivolous motion that he filed after watching her TikTok, after stalking her TikTok? He made those outlandish allegations, And Mel and her attorney answered the petition, answered the motion, and asked for it to be thrown out. So my understanding was the petition thrown out, was it? I know that it was you know, the request to move the motion to delay the motion or something like that was also granted, but looks like it sounds like it was thrown out. So that's the way what I got from it is she got a continuance until after his RP case. Okay. Okay, so it's continued, it's not thrown out. Cuz that's the part that I was kind of shaky on. Um was it thrown out or was it just continued? And thank you. It was thrown out and not continued, meaning moved to another day. That's the part that's kind of, I don't know. That's the part because I saw T from TV covered and I also saw Empress covered and it was kind of conflicting. So one said that it was continued. T from TV said that the motion was granted and it was continued until his December 2nd RP case. And then I saw Empress say that it was tossed out. So I don't know. Is whatever it was, something was granted in Mel's favor. We just gonna keep it there. Hey CC, she may be waiting to see what happens with his criminal case. Okay. I think they are delaying the motion until after his RP case. Okay, so it's continued. It sounds like it's more continued and not actually thrown out. I wish it was just thrown out. Yeah, because like what are we talking about here? But yeah, because what are we continuing? What are we continuing on some baseless facts? What are we continuing to discuss? What are we talking about when the claims are baseless? So I'll try to do some more digging on that because that's the part that has me um yeah, hey boo, yes, it's after the criminal case. Okay, so it was just continued. So is that what she asked in the first? I thought they asked for, again, it's confusing. It did sound like continued, but I thought she asked for it to be tossed out. If the motion was granted, I thought it was asked to be tossed out initially. It was continued, but the motion was thrown out. Okay. So what that mean? It was continued, but the judge decided to just toss it completely. He granted the continuation and then he said, "Let me just toss it out." I'm confused, y'all. Y'all got me confused. I believe Mel and her lawyer know what they are doing. I absolutely believe they know what they are doing. I told y'all from the jump. Mel not sitting around twiddling her thumbs, shaking in her boots for Martell. Once you put that gladiator on, this is something I know from experience. Once you get out of that situation and get a clear mind and clear thought process, the attacks usually come. When the attacks come, you don't know when they're coming, but usually they're the same type of attacks. So you have to be on guard. But you don't have to lay that gladiator down, baby. And I don't think Melody has laid her gladiator down when it comes to Martell. Interpretation they are. Good morning, Jersey Aquarian. It was continued until after the criminal case. It will be continued until February. Okay. Okay. Um, is not going to be heard or discussed by the judge until after the RP case, but it's a win. Her attorney asked for a continuance. Okay. Martell's motion was thrown out. It was tossed. That's what, okay. See, everybody confused because half of y'all saying it was continued, and half of y'all, like I said, I listened to both and they were conflicting because one said it was continued. T from TV broke it, and how she broke it down, it sounds like it was continued until after the RP case. When I listened to Empress made it seem as if the judge actually tossed the complaint. So that's where I'm conflicted because I don't have the documents. So I don't know. Martell's motion was thrown out. It said he said it was tossed out. Good morning, Sandra. Now she talks about this on her podcast, then we know. Who who if who talks about it on the podcast? Hold on, my son is right here wanting something. Hold on, you guys. Hello. I mean, not hello, but I bet. I don't think they can continue it and throw it out. I don't know, y'all, but something happened. Whatever happened, she got the victory. Okay, whatever happened, we gonna call it a victory for Mel because I'm kind of confused my damn self. This is the custody case, and Martell's salacious motion filed last week was thrown out. They don't go back to court on the custody matter until February. Okay, CC, that's okay. Okay, that sounds like what happened. That's what sounds like what happened to me, but I am not sure. So I'm not saying anybody is wrong because I'm confused myself. But it sounds like the motion was tossed out and they will continue on. They don't want any. What I took from it was the motion that he filed last week was tossed. The judge looked at it, they asked for it to be tossed, and it was tossed. How? Because they don't want to go to court. They don't want to go to court on this custody case until he is seen on his RP case. So I'm thinking they asked for it to be thrown out, tossed out, and not even to be heard because they want that RP case to be finished before they continue with the child custody case. Because if he's sentenced in that RP case, then by February they go in for that custody case. It will have a damaging effect. So they asked for it to be tossed out so they won't even have to come to court prior to him going to court in December for the RP case. That's how I took it, but I could be completely wrong. That's how I took it. Hey, the Messy Pine Show. Hey, Jamie. Let's see. And T from TV didn't show the document, so we really don't know. Yeah, she don't want them people stealing her documents, child. She said they be stealing her documents. But that's how I took it. I took it as, and I could be wrong, again, because I'm a little confused here because I saw two conflicting reports. I took it as the document. I did hear continued, so I don't know. This is not facts. People do not quote me. This is not facts. This is just my interpretation of what happened. My interpretation is that the claim that he filed last week was tossed out because they do not want to go to court on anything regarding the child custody case prior to the December 2nd RP case he has. So they asked the judge to toss it out and continue any motions until after that. That's what I took it. But again, I could be wrong. It was continued until February, but Martell's motion was tossed out. Okay. Okay, that's how I took it, Gwen. That's kind of how I see it, but I don't know. I don't know. Good morning, all the tea in China. They have a court date, 10/16, which continued until February 25th. His complaint was tossed out. Thank you, sound checking that. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I thought so. I thought they didn't want to hear anything. They didn't want anything heard prior to his RP case because if you all think about it, if they could go to court for this child custody case this month, and then what if he's sentenced in his RP case 2 months later? It makes no sense to go to court until after that RP case is all the way wrapped up. He's already been convicted of something, and if he's taking a jury trial, he's facing jail time possibly. I don't know what how they will reprimand him if he does not win this RP case, but he could possibly be facing jail time. So I'm thinking they just continued the entire child custody case until after that case, but the motion was tossed out. That's how I interpreted it too. Martell's latest motion was thrown out. Remember, there was a custody case that is ongoing. The judge changed the date to February. Thank you, Jersey. Thank you. Martell's motion was thrown out altogether, but the continued motion is in reference to the child custody. Thank you, peace, love, and light. Okay. Okay, so we got that cleared up. That mess he filed last week is a flop, maybe a flip-flop. Mel put in 2 responses, and both of her responses were granted. That's how I understood it. His motion was tossed out, and her request to continue the case until after the December criminal case was also granted. Thank you, Jamie. What's up, healthcare worker? Thank you, guys. Okay, that's how I understood it, but it was a little, confusing. You can best believe Mel will be checking the house for bugs in the kid's phone. You best believe she gonna have Jason and his connections to law enforcement sweep that house to make sure it's not bugged or no tracking devices or any kids thing. People be sewing air tags and stuff and all kinds of devices and stuff. You never know. People they got recorders that look like pens and Coke bottles and stuff. Ain't no telling Martell could have planted anything, child. Um, Al said exactly that. CC said T from TV clearly read from the ruling, and the judge tossed the boys' latest filing from being added to the current custody case. They will go back to court 2/5/25. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So we got that cleared, you guys. Good morning, Chocolate Kiss. Okay, I listened twice and I'm not sure, but I'm going with what you said, Alpha MC. Yeah, I think that's the clear consensus. We got Alpha MC, we got Jamie, we got Gwen. Um, I think CC, Peace, Love, and Lights. I think it's kind of clear what happened. The actual motion that Martell filed, and that's where I was, but I didn't want to verbatim because I'm a little, I don't have the documents. That's what I got. So we're going to go with this over here. Again, don't quote me. I don't have the documents. I can pull them though. I just don't know why I stopped going to that court page because I had learned how to pull the documents. Maybe I'll pull them later and we could talk about it because I'm going live tonight in members only. So let me go to my court page. I did learn how to pull the documents. Let me go see if I can pull the documents and we can talk about it. But I my interpretation is the same, that the motion he filed was tossed out, but they continued the entire custody case until after the RP case because it makes sense. It makes sense because until they know the fate of what's going to happen in this RP case, it's really no need to go to court for the child custody just yet. Because what if he's not free in February? What if he's not free in February? Then what? You're going to have to go back to court. So Martell has a bill with his lawyer that we know he is not going to pay. Baby, the lawyer might as well pack it up, baby. Especially that motion got tossed out. Y'all know Martell about to have a roid rage. Y'all know he done roid raged all night. They can also give him more time to pay her lawyer and do the evaluation as well. They also gives him more time to pay her lawyer and do the evaluation as well. Child, Martell ain't got them lawyer fees, y'all. He ain't got them. He about to pull a Dusty. He about to be on TikTok. He about to be in a warehouse with Courtney and on TikTok with Stormy Child. He better get on it. Try to get up some money. I'm sure she did a house sweep the next day. Right. Check the house, the phone, the cars, everything for bugs and spying apps. Exactly. And I think she does that. I think she does that from the first phone gate. Y'all remember when she had to get the burner phones and she had to change her phone number, and she when Stormy allegedly first got mad at her for not answering the phones because Martell, remember, her calls were being routed, the calls were being routed to different. I think she does that. Hey, T from TV, since you are in here, hey, my good sis, and this is only if you want to or not, are we making the correct interpretation? The uh because this comes from T from TV. And I want to make sure that you all are, getting the correct information. She is the one that actually pulls the court documents. So I have said that several times in this clip. So shout out from T from TV, and thank you for coming into the chat. Is my understanding correct that Martell tossed the motion, but they continued the case until February? But you all make sure you go check T from TV. She read the document. She always has the breaking news on all the court documents. That's where I go, that's where I go to hear the court documents read. Since she's been reading them, she always breaks the news and has it first. So shout out to T from TV. Thanks for clearing that up for us. Mel filed 2 motions, you guys. The motion, this is from TV. Again, she always has the breaking news on these court documents, and she always, on her page, she always has the documents and always shares them. Mel filed 2 motions, you guys. The motion to continue and the motion to strike. Only her ruling from the motion to continue was ruled on as of now. Shout out to T from TV. Make sure y'all have y'all post notifications on for T from TV. Excuse me, guys. Make sure you turn on your post notifications because she be on it. I'm telling y'all, she be on it. Okay, she be on it as far as it could drop 10 o'clock at night, baby. She be on it with dropping the latest documents. So thank you for clearing that up for us. Thank you. Shout out to T from TV for gracing us with her presence and even dropping any news in the chat. So you are definitely appreciated over here, my good sis. And thank you for coming into the courthouse. You know, you're always welcome and we love you over here. I'm so glad that so many of you are versed in understanding court jargon and documents. T from TV, thank you for the information. Yes. Two superstar Latrice, where you been, my good sis? It's done at T from TV. Do we know if Martell finally did his psych evaluation? I haven't heard that from anybody, Valerie. I haven't heard if he's done the psych evaluation. Let's just hope so. I doubt it since he's not yet in a straitjacket. They ain't put him on a 5150 hold, child. So I doubt it, but I do not know that if he has done his psych eval. But when has Martell been in compliance with anything? But who knows? You know, we shall see when they go back to court. You know, we'll see. We'll see. The judge should have still required that psychiatric evaluation and payment of lawyers by the 16th, in my opinion. I think because I had a situation like that when I was going through my custody case. I didn't have a psych eval, which it should have been. I didn't have a psych eval or payments, but I did have we had court order child support, and he was behind like a few $1,000s. And so my stipulations were always by the next court date, a certain amount of the money has to be paid before, or he will be held in like contempt. But he always got the money up some kind of way, like right before our next court date. So, you know, maybe they do have the stipulations. I'm not sure. But usually when a ruling has come down, they'll give you a certain amount of time to have it paid because a lot of times the systems don't like for their information to just linger. But I don't know why he's getting so many chances on this psych eval. I don't understand. I don't know. In my opinion, Mel needs to sit those nuggets down and give them a good lecturing. If your mentally deranged daddy asks you about anything that goes on in the house, tell him you don't know anything. Okay, so I used to have the same issue. My child's father used to quiz my children and question my children. My approach was this because I did not want to put, at this time, my kids were younger. I did not want to put a lot of stress and strain on them because they would go to his house and have the interrogations. And I just felt like that was a lot. So what I would teach my children would be I would teach them this, and I've told y'all this before. I would say, if anybody, and this was with anybody, if anybody asks you any questions about mommy and it makes you uncomfortable and you don't want to answer the questions, tell them to call your mommy. Say, I am just a child. I do not know. Please call my mom. I would always tell them that. Please call my mommy. Ask my mom. I don't know. I told them you are a child. You do not have to answer adult questions. I would just let them know that they are kids. You do not have to answer any questions you don't want to answer. If a question makes you uncomfortable, say no. Say call my mommy. Call my mom. And that's just how I kept, teaching them. Tell people to call your mom. Don't, you do not have to respond. You don't have to answer any questions. You're a child. You don't have to answer any questions. I didn't want them to feel like they would come home and also be grilled. I didn't want them to feel like, I wanted them to know that home was their safe space and that they didn't have to, um, they didn't have to answer anything that they didn't feel comfortable answering. And a lot of times, to be honest, a lot of times, even when they're interrogated by another parent, Kane, get in here. A lot of times when they're interrogated by another parent, it's really not going to hold up in court because even so, they have to prove it. And the other parent has to prove it. And if you're forcing your kids to say something that's untrue, a lot of the times the kids won't even remember. If so much time has passed by the time they were interrogated and the court date, kids get so flustered and frustrated, and they can get under duress and stress easily. you know it's not going to hold up. It's just really not going to hold up. And again, I just didn't want my kids to I didn't want them to feel the stress when they got home. I wanted them to know home was safe. So I never interrogated them and asked them, what is he asking you? What is he saying? What is he doing? I just gave them tools to be able to navigate, you know, different situations. I just started to teach them tools, not necessarily a rebuttal to what was going on in the other home. Um, let's see. Let me look at some of your comments. Um, T from TV said, we truly appreciate you sharing the court documents on your channel, as well as adding your understanding or clarity to what was filed. Yes, we appreciate you, T from TV. Shout out to T from TV. Okay. We appreciate you. And again, that's where I go for all my court documents. She does an excellent job of reading the documents, and she deserves it. She takes the time out to get all those documents, and she deserves her own flowers for the work that she does on her channel. Okay. um and nobody should be taking her documents and using them. I discuss them. I'll discuss them, but I definitely make sure I reference her. And that's her hard work, and I understand as a content creator, so I definitely understand. What if you have a kid that doesn't feel uncomfortable? Then because you may not have a child that feels uncomfortable, because they love their parents equally. Usually they love their parents. They love both of their parents, and they're kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place. If the kid is not uncomfortable, I think that you should just do you as a parent. I think that above all else, your parenting will transcend all of the negativity. If you're properly parenting your children, if you're properly caring for your children, if you're properly loving your children, if you're properly instilling values, you know, right from wrong, you're incorporating the tools that are necessary to just survive in life, you will be okay. I'm telling y'all, I went through this. I haven't broken my story down completely. I was stalked. I was followed. My children were interrogated all the time. I'm talking about lies. I had lies of slander, all types of stuff. I've been through this. The only thing I could do to remain sane was to be authentic and remain true to me, was not to put my kids through that, would just give them tools. Like I said, if anybody is making you feel uncomfortable, if anybody is asking you questions, you don't have to answer questions from adults. You can refer them to your mom. Tell them to call your mom. If you don't know the answer, don't make up an answer. Just say, call my mom, or say, I don't know. You have to just teach your kids the regular tools that you would teach them, and hope that everything goes in your favor. And again, it's on the burden of the other adults to prove that these are lies. And if you're doing your job as a parent, just hopefully it goes right. Now, manipulation is real. Manipulation with children is very real. Thank goodness. Thank goodness when it came down to it, my children, you know, I think my children love both parents, but my children's loyalty, I birthed them babies. My babies weren't about to lie on their mama. So, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I just know to be authentic and to be true, and to just teach your kids coping skills. Make sure I kept my kids in therapy as well. When I left that relationship, the same day I put myself in therapy, I got my son his own therapist. Again, my baby was only 6 months at that time. My daughter was 6 months. My son was 7. So I made sure that he got in therapy. He had his own therapist, and I just made sure that he was having he was learning skills and learning communication skills outside of what I could provide him in the home. Um, so I encourage therapy. I encourage, if you have a village, It's okay to ask other people for suggestions. Sometimes you can get good suggestions. Now, a lot of people don't necessarily understand what you're going through, so they may not know exactly what to do or say, but you can always get good suggestions and just be authentic. Be an authentic parent. Make sure you're just putting in the right tools. Make sure you're loving on your babies. And I don't think that will fail. I don't know where Empress got her info, not from me. That was smart, Courtney. Cece, it seems like Martell should not be allowed to drill those kids because either he is stalking or questioning the kids for information. Well, it was already in the first documents that neither party was supposed to be able to question or interrogate the kids. So if he's in fact still doing that, that's a violation of the court order. So if he's doing that, all they have to do is prove that he's doing that, and hey, that's a violation. That's a violation. They're not supposed to do corporal punishment, interrogation of the children, posting the children. That's a violation of the court order. Prince of Peace, what's up, little bro? Y'all, if y'all have not, make sure that y'all go get my bro's single, Caught in the Middle. Make sure you go get it, iTunes, Spotify, anywhere you can download music, Apple Music. Make sure that you support my bro and his single, Caught in the Middle. We love it over here. Several of the people were saying that they played it yesterday. So shout out to Prince of Peace. I don't let my son go around his dad. He had to see him at his granny's house. Um, it's kind of difficult. It's T, because I had a court order. I didn't have the say so of not allowing my children to go because the judge ruled, and I could not risk losing my children, losing visitation with my children by violating the court order. So I had to adhere to the court order, but years down the line, maybe one day I'll tell the full story. Um, Not today, but maybe one day I'll tell the full story. Just trust the process, y'all. When you're dealing with somebody that becomes unhinged, um, liars, that shit only gonna fly for so long, y'all. It's only gonna fly for so long before it's revealed. A lie, you got to keep up with a lie. You have to keep up with a lie. You have to keep up with falsehoods. You have to keep up with that stuff. And it only lasts for so long before, it crumbles down. I promise y'all. It may seem like why I got to go through this all these y'all. I told y'all it was 7 years before I've been out of that. My daughter will be 10. So it's been like 9 years. It took 7 years for me to get it to where I'm not being like harassed, stalked, followed. So it's a process, y'all. It's a process. Um, I pray for women like that. That's why I can understand male. That's why a lot of times when I tell y'all stuff, when I tell y'all we think Mel is sitting there twiddling her thumbs. I don't believe that. I believe she's well versed in this. When you're actually experiencing it in real time, when you actually know the person that you're in a battle with, when you've actually dealt with them, you may, people can tell you, I would have did this, I would have did that. Well, you really don't know what you would have done until you're in that situation. It's easy to say, I can do this or I can do that, but you're in a situation. I've explained to you all about the court systems. I do not live in Alabama. I live in Georgia, but I've explained to you all that Georgia and Alabama have similar systems where they have not progressive legislation. A lot of their legislation is not progressive. A lot of it is old. A lot of the people that are in office have been in office for year after year after year, pushing the same things. And a lot of, this is a systematic thing. A lot of white people, Black women are the least protected. Black men too, but Black women, we definitely at the bottom of the totem pole. So a lot of times we have to understand that you got this old system that just believes no matter the circumstance, a father should be in that child's life, and they're going to push it until they can't push it anymore. I had documentation of, AB use. I had a paper trail of abuse. I had all of this and I still couldn't. I had a lawyer. He did not. We went through a custody battle almost 3 years. He never had a lawyer. He never had a lawyer. And I had a lawyer the entire time. So I'm telling you, you're going against a system as well as, you're dealing with a cycle, a system. On Brits Block, what's up, my good sis? Shout out to On Brits Block. She's also a content creator. We have T from TV. We have On Brits Block, Glam Rocks, Braylon Lee, Stop Through. The Real Talk with Grace and Mercy, network specialist. Thank you all to all the content creators that have come in here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to On Brits Block. She has amazing visuals over there. El Capitan came through. Y'all know I love Venus as well. But On Brits Block has amazing visuals over there. And y'all make sure that y'all are subscribed to everybody, okay? Support everybody. Support is free, y'all. Support is free. It's free. Let's see. Yes, y'all, I love the way y'all show love. Y'all know we show love over here to everybody. And we gonna always make everybody feel welcome and show love to everybody, okay? You created a safe space for your children, Court. As parents, we are supposed to do so. Yeah, I just didn't want them to feel the pressure that they were getting over there. I wanted them to feel love. Love is the highest form, the highest vibration that you can be in. And I just wanted my children to feel love. And, the love is going to work out, nor that I want $100 in child support per month. It's Tay. I am currently owed about $15,000 in child support. I don't bother them child support people. They don't do nothing. And one day, maybe when he retire, maybe one day I get it. Yeah, I'm gonna be 50 years old sitting on the beach somewhere, I don't know. I'm about 15,000. He's about at 15,000 that I'm owed, and maybe one day, I don't know. The therapist told me that the children love both parents. They're not divorced from their father, and that we should never talk bad about the other parent. Exactly, Lamb, and that's kind of what I did. Kids will formulate, they won't be kids forever. They will grow up to be able to formulate their own opinions of the people that are in their lives. So my job as a mother is just to love on my kids, protect my kids, to instill in them the moral values that I want them to abide by in their lives, and to let them be who they are. Kids are not they're our kids, but they are not I don't take the route of parenting like you are my property and you have to do and be and move how I am. Like, I want my kids to be individuals. I want them to take the tools that I am giving them, but I also want them to be individuals. I want them to hone in on the skills that they love. I want them to love themselves and to walk freely in who they are. And so I think that's just our job, to just love on our babies and it's not a tit for tat situation. It's not a tit for tat situation. He's doing this, so I'm gonna do this. No, I'm going to teach my kids. I'm just going to teach them life skills, but I'm not going to, I'm not about to make my kids feel like they're robots and they have to do and say this to please mommy. No. That's why we're twins. We've been through the same things, had to get a restraining order that was granted. Listen, y'all, I got some stories about that. Like I said, y'all, my sister had, y'all, I'm talking about, I got twin. I got some stories, twin. Okay. I have some stories. I would tell the Nuggets, don't tell your daddy anything that goes on over here. Say, I don't know. They would have a whole script to repeat every time, like a speech. And I'm sure Melody is equipping, I'm sure she's equipping those babies, y'all. I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard spot to be in as a mother. My ex didn't push the issue, nor did I. Yeah, I don't even bother them people. My mother is a narcissist. My kids have a script. She just stops asking questions. Um, Martell shouldn't even be around those kids now. Yep. The court system, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I think male kids are scared of Martell, in my opinion. He can scare them into saying what he wants them to say or even doing what he wants them to do. Manipulation and scare tactics. That could be possible, Valerie. That could be possible, but I don't know if, because it's four of them, I don't know if, even if he is doing that, I don't know if all four would continue with the same story. I think that if he's doing something that is scaring them or manipulating them, I think that when they get into a safe space, two out of the four, somebody is going to crack and say what's going on. I think Melody, I have enough faith in her that she's instilling in her children enough emotional intelligence to know that once they get in a safe space, they can say, whether it be with the guardian ad litem, whether it be with her, they know over there they may have a certain rule of thumb to follow, but I do think that she's equipping them enough to know that once they get in, y'all, my children went through this. Once they got over here, baby, they were gonna tell it. They weren't gonna keep it in too long because I was equipping them with enough emotional intelligence to know, no, that doesn't have to fly, and you don't have to take that. And my son didn't play about his mom. He was young, but he knew he didn't play about his mom. Martell has his own childhood trauma, so he doesn't mind putting the children through all this mess because he is broken. On Britt's block, I say that all the time. Martell doesn't value the true essence of parenthood or motherhood because he didn't have that with Marlene. He did not have his father. So he does not, he wasn't raised with love, the love that we see Miss Van give Melody. He wasn't raised with that, so he doesn't value it. He can say it with his mouth, I'm a great father and I love my kids, but his actions, the way that he moves, shows that he lacks the moral compass, the emotional intelligence. He doesn't value it because he never had it with him. 7 years. But I promise, just keep yourself covered. I've talked to y'all about keeping yourself covered, about prayers of protection over your house, prayers of protection over your children. Keep your head covered. I tell y'all about head coverings and keeping your head clear and covered all the time because you need to be able to make clear decisions, but a clear thought process to get you through any situation like this. Okay. You have to keep up with the lie. The truth will be remembered every time. What did Jamie say? I agree, Valerie. I think those kids are on pins and needles when they're with him majority of the time, especially when he's having his adult temper tantrums. Um, Good morning, Cheryl. Happy Friday. Allegedly, they are being canceled contracts and the Scots are getting a spinoff show. Hmm. Who want to watch the Scots? Who wants to watch? I think as an ensemble, not Martell, but Marceau works on an ensemble because Marceau has a little bit of something when he's playing off of somebody else's business. But Tisha doesn't bring anything. Tisha's bringing nothing. So I don't who want to see them. I'm in a SC, our system is same. Oh, you're in South Carolina. Our system is the same. It's a South thing, I think. Yeah. Yeah, on Britt's block. A lot of the southern states, y'all, are regressive. If you look at, I tell y'all, I watch the YSL trial all the time. Y'all, they be referencing case law from 1960. We in 2024. They be bringing up case laws from 1960, 1975. That just goes to show you how far back in progressive legislation we are. The system in the South is sad. I'm telling you. Nah, because I was getting them back pays through his income tax. I didn't get. I used to get them. I didn't get income tax this year. He must have been filed. I don't know. What's up, Desira? Yeah, I let my son see for himself. I never let my son know his father cheated. The reason we divorced. Yeah, I just, my kids will be adults one day and they will be able to make their own decisions. Right now, I'm not, as long as he don't bother me and as long as he's not harming my children, it's been a long road, but one day they will be able to make the decisions for themselves. I still have my kids in therapy to this day. I still love on my babies to this day. I still instill in them values to this day. So I am completely confident that whatever they need to see, eventually their eyes, their mind, they will have sound judgment. Okay. Preach court life skills. There are so many kids that are not being taught even basic life skills. Trust me, you will be surprised. I know you can ask for court appointed sheriff for child support they stay on it, and I'm not sure how it works in your state here in New York. They do it. I went through it. Child, in Georgia, they don't care. They don't care. They don't even care. And I just thank God that I'm able to financially take care of my children. Even in this economy, I'm thankful that I can take care of my children by myself. At this point, I don't even care. Just leave me alone. I don't even care. I don't even care at this point. I pray Mel gets full custody in February. I also pray the kids understand why their mom had to do it. Exactly. I think she shocked Mel as well. I think that shocked Mel as well because she said he's a great father, but not a great husband. Yeah, I think Martell has to want to get help. Martell has spiraled and gotten worse and worse over the years because I don't think he has people in his life that will call him out. And if you have people that keep you bound and keep you thinking that your behaviors are okay, then you can get out of control. And I think Martell has gotten way more out of control than people may have thought. Because people don't call him out. He doesn't have anyone in his life that will call him out. What's up, Shay Pizzle? Everyone on this show, with the exception of Mel, has fractured childhoods and didn't have loving parents. I question why Kimmy is the way she is. Her parents were together, but were they in a healthy relationship? They were together, but was the relationship healthy? I'll have to catch the replay. What's up, April, October? I wouldn't watch the Scots if they paid me because who? Um, Let's see. What's up? How I see it. Also a great content creator. Marceau is only great in a scene with Mel. Yeah, yeah. And when the times him and Martell go back, I like to see both of them because I know how people be saying like, oh, Martell called them the Scots out. Child, they call each other out because they both trash. Okay. Trash talking to trash. The courts do not believe in keeping kids away from either parent, no matter if one is crazy. That's what I try to tell people. I'm telling y'all the craziest issue. He used to go off on the judge, y'all. He used to be in a courtroom. My ex used to be in a courtroom going ham on the judge. Oh, and I'm sitting there like, you see him cussing you out. What you think he do to me? They don't care. They do not. He was not. This man asked to sign over his rights multiple times. Child, the judge didn't care. The judge did not care. The judge would say nope and set the next court date. I said they were ass backwards in Alabama, no shade, but yeah, the court system is backwards and acquainted. Absolutely. Kids will always go up and see through the screen. I did, and my mother never talked against my daddy. I seen it for myself. You will. I am 100% confident that I know that I'm raising well-adjusted, beautiful, smart children that will one day make a determination for themselves, and I don't need to assist them. They will be able to make a decision for themselves. I don't need to say anything bad, and I won't. I won't force it on my children. I won't. I said that in court. He treats my children well, but kept harassing the heck out of me. Yeah, he doesn't really. Um, my kids don't ever come home. Well, my oldest, I had a situation with my oldest. My daughter hasn't really, she has never really told me anything that he does, and she loves him. Um, I always tell my ex-husband, may the life you live as a father speak for you. I don't have to say anything. She can see in your actions. Come on Brits Block. Come on with the word. Same here, Courtney. Single moms making it work, and all other single moms in the chat. Shout out to the single moms, y'all. Shout out to the single moms. Motherhood in itself is a selfless act because you always, we as mothers, a lot of times we put everybody's needs, everybody surrounding us needs before us. We put everything, a lot of times we're put on the back burner to make sure that we're doing everything we can possibly as a mother. And as a single mother, a lot of times you don't have anybody to lean on for decision making, for a mental break, for any of that. And I'm very hands-on with my children. I don't believe in like putting it off on my mother or my sister. My village helps me when I absolutely need it. But I'm truly a single mother, no child support. So shout out to us that's making it happen because it ain't easy, y'all. It ain't easy. My brother baby mom didn't tell the child support people he had a stroke and he was bedbound. The sheriff showed up to my house to arrest my brother. I had to go to the child support office and speak for him. They don't do nothing here. They don't do nothing, and I don't even bother them people. DPD was going to really arrest my brother if he was here. Luckily, he was in a nursing home. The hoops I had to jump through to advocate on his behalf. Oh my goodness. What's up, Yana? Shout out to us. Whoop whoop. Y'all know I'm just talking now because I'm supposed to be off at 11 o'clock. Melanin Beauty, what's up? What's up? What's up, V Jackson? Good morning. Blessings to you as well, my good sis. Thank you for joining. Yes, V Jackson, us single moms, we definitely shout out to us. Shout out to us because we definitely make it happen. Shout out to moms in general, but single moms, like I said, we don't have anybody to lean on mentally, financially, emotionally, and we get it done. And just shout out to us, y'all, because this is not an easy road. To never really have anybody to ask. It's kind of just always on your shoulders. And shout out to us. Hey Raquel, Courtney, that ain't nobody but AL putting that mess out there about the Scots getting a spinoff. Nobody with any sense believes it. Child, cause who gonna watch it? Who? I guess, I guess they waste the money on everything else over there on if that's where it's gonna be. So I guess, child. Whoop whoop. God will always provide as long as you do right by him. Come on, Brits Block. God's promise is everything we need is already within us. You hear me? I tell y'all this all the time. Everything we need is already within us. You lack nothing. And the tongue is powerful. You better speak over your life as if it already is, y'all. I speak daily over myself, even when I can't see with my eyes. I speak daily I speak it as though it already exists. We lack nothing. It's already within us. You lack nothing. Okay. God is within us. We will not fail. We were made in his image. Call us by our names. We lack nothing. And I say that all the time. The promise will not come back void. Okay. Never will it ever come back void. On Brits Block. So true, my mom never spoke ill of my dad, but my papa was a Rolling Stone. Never bought a pair of shoes, attended anything in my school, just terrible. Y'all. Tisha is born and Marceau gaslights, and they won't tell the truth. What we gonna be watching? What we gonna be watching, bro? What we gonna be watching? Child. Speak coverings and blessings, period. Amen. Yeah, y'all, it's already within us. We lack nothing. Sometimes I'll be sitting here thinking, like, just last week I told y'all the other day, let me tell you, I told y'all I dropped $300. I actually dropped $325 because I had my money compartmentalized for something. I didn't panic. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I did not panic. The next day, I got double that, a deposit that I didn't even know was coming. I got double that, and I was just like, thank you, Lord. The promise never comes back void, y'all. Why the next day, I'm pulling my purse, getting my purse off the table. Again, y'all don't carry cash a lot. I just carry cash. I was paying some bills. Dropped some more money out of my purse. Thank goodness I was in the house I was in the house and it fell on my floor. Dropped some money again. It wasn't but like maybe $5 or $6 this time. But I was like, look at me, still moving, still not putting my money up like I should. Had to take all my money out and zip it up in a compartment. But it never comes back void, y'all. It never comes back void. Got lost that money one day, the very next day, got double that in a deposit I wasn't even expecting. Okay. So it never comes back void. You don't have to worry. I didn't worry. I was like, this is my bill money, but I knew that it would, I just knew that I know that I will be okay. Going on the trip next week. Going on the trip. Money was looking a little funny because I had just been spending. I told y'all the other month I was just spending. I don't know why I was spending like I just got it like that. I'm a single woman at that. I do not have a husband, do not have a boyfriend. Single woman, just spending all my money going on the trip. I was like, how am I make it? And it's working out. God, like I said, what's meant for you, what is meant for you won't miss you, okay? It won't miss you. The thing that my mama never spoke ill of our trifling sorry ass dad. She advocated for us to form a relationship with him and our half siblings. I wasn't here for rekindling anything. Come on, Alf. Come on. You will have the tools that you need. You will have them. If you don't get a wallet. See, I have a wallet, but I swapped to this smaller purse, and my wallet, the wallet that I have does not fit in that purse. So I may need to go back to my bigger bag where I can put my wallet in there. Um, so that was my issue. Keep your money right, Lord. God has you, Courtney. Absolutely. Absolutely. I know I'm covered, y'all, because the way I be making it, child. God is good. Come through, trust in God. He will come through each and every time. Okay, each and every time. Cause I was thinking like I ain't gonna be able to make this trip because I'm just, I lost this money. Money ain't just, But baby, the overflow comes every time. The overflow comes every time, y'all. Yeah, Georgia ain't ish. Both of my adult sons that are from Georgia and they paid for a while and then stopped, child. I just kept it moving because across the state is a headache. So you're right. Yeah, the municipal they don't do anything. Um, they don't do anything. It had the child support system has not worked for me, and I don't even bother those people anymore because it'll be a headache for me. And those people will go on with their day and their lives, so I don't even bother them. And I can't make nobody pay. He don't want to pay. Nothing I can do, and they ain't doing nothing. Um, Does nobody want to see trespassing? Yeah, well, I'm about to get out of here. Great conversation today. Love y'all down. Y'all know I love y'all down. Shout out to Melody. Shout out to Melody for keeping her strength, for keeping her sound mind, for keeping her foot on Martell's neck, for not going for anything, because she ain't going for nothing, okay? And I stand with Mel. I stand with any woman that has to battle this situation. Let's keep her covered in prayer. Let's keep those babies covered in prayer. I think that they will be just fine. She has them in therapy. She's an excellent mother. Um, and I just, hopefully this situation will turn around one day. These kids will be adults one day. And I just truly believe that they have the tools that they need to navigate this situation. God's word will never come back void. It may take time because time is an illusion. Time is an illusion. We want things right now, but just trust the process. Trust the process is all I can say. Going through what I've been through, all I can say is, but God, truly a provider. Come on, Brits Block. Come on now. Shout out to It's Tay. I'm not telling y'all this story for cash apps. I'm just telling y'all I've been there, so I know, and it will go. But shout out to Tay. Thank you for the cash app. And that's it. You all, I hope you all have a great day. Make sure y'all go download Caught in the Middle by my little bro, Prince of Peace. Make sure you go to his page. He has the song on there. You can preview the song. Make sure you download it. It's only 99 cents, you guys. $1, best dollar you could spend. Shout out to everybody that came through. Shout out to T from TV for coming through, giving clarity on those documents. Shout out to her and her page. She's, like I said, she's always great on the breaking news with the court documents. That's where I go to get my documents. Shout out to her. Shout out to Ormbrit's Block. Thank you for coming through with the words. Thank you, sis. Shout out to El Capitan. Every day you here rocking with me. Love you, sis. Y'all know that's my play cousin. Shout out to Network Specialist for modding for me as well as having your own channel. I appreciate everything that you do. Shout out to Braylon Lee for coming through. He'll be on tour tonight and probably on three from what is it? Three from TV? Three with the T. Three with the T. Who else? Real Talk with Grace and Mercy. If you're up early in the morning, she does a prayer request, a prayer line, and she also has great commentary on Love and Marriage Huntsville, as well as the Bible, anything you have with Bible study. And I think I got everybody. Am I missing any? Ro reacts to a lot of content, reality TV wise. Shout out to Ro Reacts. Am I missing any? But Glam Rock's my twin. Y'all know she comes on every morning. She gives a good word in the morning. Shout out to my twin Glam for coming through all the time. So shout out to everybody that came through. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. I couldn't, there's no me without y'all. So I appreciate each and every one of you all. Thank y'all for tuning in on this Good Friday. I'm going to leave with this. Y'all know we always close with something. This is what I want y'all to close with today before everybody gets up out of here. drop some advice, drop a word of advice to someone that somebody else may could use. Drop something, whatever is on your heart, drop it in the chats. A good word of advice. And you never know how it may change someone's day. You never know how it may change someone's day, how they can apply it to their day, how they can apply it to their week. Drop something in the chat. If you could leave a word of advice, any piece of advice, drop it in the chat for me. Dear Yvette, shout out to you, Wandy. Dear Yvette, you said you'll catch the replay. Make sure y'all hit the like button on your way out. I know that's right, FMC. Let me see. And thank you, T from TV. Thank you for coming through. And thank you for being gracious enough to give us clarification. Because you're not obligated, so we definitely appreciate you, and we appreciate your hard work over there on your channel. Drop a word of advice for someone that can help their day. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let me play my theme music while y'all wait. While y'all wait for this word of advice, let me play my theme going out.
Theme music.
Here I go. Get your steps or exercise in and eat with your eyes, and you'll be much better. Love y'all. Love you back. Stay encouraged. Keep your head up, my sister. Mental breaks are necessary. Have a wonderful day on purpose. What is meant for you won't miss you. Drink your water and find something to smile about. Absolutely. Be the best you every day. Tomorrow is not promised, so shine bright. Take up spaces. Be encouraged. Whatever you may be going through, know that trouble don't last always. God will never put more on you than you can bear. Come on now. Keep your peace at all times. Oh, have a great day. Thank you, it's Tay-T. She dropped Prince of Peace's link. Make sure you go over to his YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you download his single. Love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Talk to y'all next week, because y'all know I don't play on the weekends. But members only, we will be going live tonight. Look out for that link. I don't know what time, because I got some stuff to do tonight. But when I get back in, y'all know we were up to 1:30 in the morning last time. So when I get back, we'll see y'all set it for members only tonight, and we'll have some story times in there. Love y'all. Peace and goodbye. Talk to y'all next time.